boosters. Donor Ministry to turn its focus on the 10 northeastern districts to accelerate ease of living there. Various projects for transforming urban areas of Assam undertaken, but Minister calls for patience as they take time to bear fruits. Manipur cancels Class 10 and 12 final examinations. And in women's one-off cricket at Bristol in England, hosts scored 396 runs for the loss of 9 wickets. A very good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Anupa. Now the stories in detail. In news from the Northeast first, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today inaugurated the double-lane 20-kilometre Kimin-Potin highway at Lakhimpur, Arunachal Pradesh border at Bilgar in Assam. Speaking on the occasion, Rajnath Singh said that the road will boost socio-economic development of the Northeast, especially in border areas. Singh also inaugurated 11 other road projects virtually, 4 in Arunachal Pradesh and 6 other roads in states like Jammu and Kashmir. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu in his speech said that the Kimin-Potin highway will facilitate the establishment of proposed industrial belt in his state. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma said such roads are a booster for development of backward areas. Union Minister of State for Sports Kiran Rijiju also attended the program.
Subansiri district from Assam.
जो प्रोजेक्ट्स बने हैं इसमें जैसा मैंने कहा विकास तो होगा ही, लेकिन सुरक्षा की दृष्टि से भी इन सड़कों का एक बहुत बड़ा महत्व है। भारत का जहां तक प्रश्न है इसमें कहीं दो मत नहीं है। हम तो शांति के पुजारी हैं, हम तो शांति चाहते हैं। हमने कभी एग्रेशन भारत की तरफ से कहीं भी नहीं होने दिया है दुनिया के किसी देश के साथ, चाहे हमारे पड़ोसी हो चाहे कोई भी हो। एग्रेशन हमने कभी नहीं दिखाया है, लेकिन भारत के अंदर वह कुवत है कि यदि कोई एग्रेशन दिखाएगा तो हम उसका मुंहतोड़ जवाब देना भी जानते हैं। यह भारत की हमारी यह ताकत भी है।
Union Minister for Development of Northeastern Region, donor Dr. Jitendra Singh, has said his ministry will identify 10 districts in the northeastern states lagging behind the most in governance and development parameters. He chaired a high-level meeting with the officials of the ministry and Northeastern Council on Wednesday. The minister said that the aim of its exercise is to focus on these districts and bring these at par with other developed districts in terms of saturation level. He said that the main focus will be to accelerate ease of living in these districts through smooth delivery of goods and services. Dr. Jitendra Singh clarified that these 10 districts will be different from the 14 aspirational districts of the region. In Assam, Minister for Guwahati Development, Urban Development and Town and Country Planning, Ashok Singhal, today said his ministry has initiated various long and short-term measures to transform Guwahati and other urban areas. Talking exclusively to DD News Guwahati, he said, however, members of the public will have to wait for some time for these measures to bear fruit.
See, these problems are perennial problem and we have to address it on a long-term basis. There is no shortcut to solve all this problem, this artificial flood or urban flood. It has happened because we have encroached upon the waterways, we have encroached upon the land which was a water body. So we have invited all this trouble. So we have to be a little more responsible, and on a long-term basis we are working on plans which will ultimately give relief to the urban population regarding artificial waterlogging and flooding.
The Nagaland government has extended the statewide lockdown till the 30th of this month, even though it was to end tomorrow. State government spokesperson and advisor M. Kikon informed that the high-powered committee on COVID-19 has decided to extend the lockdown till the 30th of June, though the situation has improved. He said that the positivity rate is declining, but it needs to be below 5% and more than 50% of the population should be vaccinated. The total recovered cases in Nagaland have surpassed the 20,000 mark on Wednesday, with a recovery of nearly 400 positive patients. India is registering a significant decline in active caseloads and fresh cases of coronavirus. The Union Health and Family Welfare Ministry has said that the country has registered a decline of over 38,000 active cases in the last 24 hours. At present, there are over 8,26,000 active cases in the country. This is the lowest caseload after 71 days. India's daily recoveries continues to outnumber the daily new cases for the 35th consecutive day. The recovery rate has reached 95.93% in the country. Over 2 crore 84 lakh patients have already been recovered from the infectious disease so far. The country has registered a total number of 67,208 new COVID cases in the last 24 hours. The Union Health Ministry has said a total of 2,330 deaths have been reported in the country within 24 hours, taking the toll to over 3,81,000 across the country. In the COVID scenario from the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh has reported a caseload of 2,810 active cases, while the number of cured cases was logged at 29,223. The tally for the deaths stands at 155. Assam has a count of 38,306 active cases, followed by 4,26,259 cured cases. The death accounted for 4,064. Reporting 9,078 active cases, Manipur recorded 51,762 released cases. The death tallied at 1,008. Meghalaya has notched up 4,464 active cases, followed by 38,032 discharged cases, while the death toll is 758. Mizoram has a caseload of 3,647 active cases, while cured cases logged at 12,414. The death accounts for 74. Logging 2,699 active cases, Nagaland has a count of 20,805 cured cases. The tally for the death is 461. Sikkim has logged 2,965 active cases. Released cases stands at 15,556. The death toll is 285. Lastly, Tripura has 5,122 active cases, while the cured cases accounted for 55,116, and the tally for the death stands at 634. In Meghalaya, Health Minister A.L. Hek has said people in rural areas are still scared of taking COVID vaccine jabs. Trying to dispel fear among them, the ministry has said that the importance of vaccines has been realized by European countries, so they seek COVID tests for vaccination report from people before any major event. Miffed with people who spread rumors about the safety of the vaccine, the minister suggested that those who spread fake news about vaccines be arrested under the Epidemics Act. He also informed that the state as of now has sufficient stock of vaccines.
The negative news. But I'm telling now also, many people have realized this. Before we have seen in many places, particularly in rural area, they are scared to give vaccine because of the so many negative publicity. So the whole world, they are a world like the advanced country. Everybody they are telling that vaccination is the only thing which can protect the life of the people.
Amidst the second wave of COVID-19 pandemic, Nagaland is witnessing a drought-like situation due to delayed and erratic rains. Agriculture and horticultural crops under Jhum cultivation have been adversely affected, leading to poor germination and wilting of standing crops. This was informed by the Agricultural Production Commissioner, Nagaland Y. Kiketu Sema, said 68,662 hectares of Jhum fields in 915 villages of the districts have been affected by deficient rains. Rice production is likely to go down by 70% if the present dry spell continues. He said that the agricultural scenario is further aggravated through infestation by fall armyworm during the last week of March, affecting more than 3,000 hectares of maize crops. In Manipur, the state government has decided to cancel the Class 10 examination 2021 conducted by the Board of Secondary Examination and Class 12 examination 2021 conducted by the Council of Higher Secondary Education, Manipur. State Education Minister S. Rajen Singh announced the cancellation of the examination at a media briefing in Imphal on Wednesday. Rajen said the state government, after a thorough discussion and consultation with the stakeholders, local educationists and experts, have decided to cancel this year's Class 10, 11 and 12 examination. The minister said a 14-member committee has been constituted to develop an alternative evaluation mechanism for assessment of students in these classes. In Assam, one of the main accused of Kokrajhar Abhiyakuti minor's rape and murder case sustained injuries when police fired at him when he tried to escape from their clutches last night. Briefing media persons at Kokrajhar today, Superintendent of Police Pratik Thube said main accused Fozirul Rahman, 22, has confessed to his crime during interrogation, following which he was taken to the spot. There he tried to escape during a search operation after attacking a policeman. The police had to fire to prevent him from escaping. He sustained a bullet injury in the leg and was taken to Borpeta Hospital.
Basically, Kokrajhar police station case number 440/21, जो alleged rape and murder case of 2 minor girls. उस केस में जो प्रमुख आरोपी मेन एक्यूज was फरीजुल रहमान, उनके इंट्रोगेशन में उन्होंने बताया कि एक उस क्राइम में इन्वॉल्व एक मोबाइल उन्होंने एक छुपा के रखा हुआ है बेडलांगमारी एरिया में। तो वो अब लीड करने के लिए कल रात को 12 बजे के बाद में हमारी टीम निकल गई थी विथ आयो। तो जब उन्होंने लीड करते हुए वहाँ पे ले गए तो हमने उनको बताया कि हमारी टीम ने उनको बताया कि आप दिखा दीजिए कहाँ पे मोबाइल रखा हुआ है। जब वो चेक कर रहे थे जंगल एरिया में कि कहाँ पे है, तो वहाँ पे मोबाइल नहीं था, बल्कि वहाँ पे एक दाव उनका हमेशा का रखा हुआ था। उस दाव का ही इस्तेमाल करके उन्होंने हमारे टीम के ऊपर भी अटैक किया, और वो अटैक करने के टाइम पे उन्होंने जो अटैक किया उसमें हमारे कांस्टेबल का भी जख्म हुआ है, एंड वो अटैक करके वहाँ से भागने की कोशिश कर रहा था। उसी के वजह से पुलिस को कंट्रोल फायर वहाँ पे करना पड़ा। 2 राउंड फायर किए गए, उसमें से एक।
In sports news, in the women's one-off Test cricket, England scored 396 runs for 9 in their first innings against India at Country Ground, Bristol, till last reports came in today. England captain Heather Knight scored 95 runs, while Tammy Beaumont made 66 runs and Nat Seaver scored 42 runs at close last evening. India debutant Sneh Rana bagged 4 wickets, while spinner Deepti Sharma picked up 3 wickets. Earlier, England won the toss and elected to bat first. This is the first time Indian women cricketers are playing England in a multi-formal series. The two teams will also play 3 ODIs and 3 ODIs and 3 T20 internationals. In Euro Cup soccer tournament, Italy qualified for the knockout stages after beating Switzerland 3-0 in a Group A match in Rome. Earlier, Wales moved closer to qualifying for the knockout stages after a 2-0 win over Turkey in their second Group A match at Baku last night. Russia defeated Finland by 1-0 margin in the Group B encounter at St. Petersburg. In tonight's fixtures, Ukraine is now taking on North Macedonia at Bucharest. For more updates, viewers can also watch our bulletins and other programs on our YouTube channel, DD News Guwahati. To end the news, main points once again. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh inaugurates scheme in Potin Highway and 11 other roads at Bilgar in Assam, says they'll be developing boosters. Donor Ministry to turn its focus on 10 northeastern districts to accelerate ease of living there. Various projects for transforming urban areas of Assam undertaken, but Minister calls for patience as they take time to bear fruits. Manipur cancels Class 10 and 12 final examinations. And in women's one-off cricket at Bristol in England, hosts score 396 runs for the loss of 9 wickets. Before taking leave, viewers are reminded to maintain physical distancing, regularly sanitize hands and frequently wash hands with soap. Remember to wear a mask properly and join the Mask Up India campaign by Doordarshan to defeat the pandemic. Mask Up India. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.